Everyone, welcome to Power Electronics lecture number 10. So today we are going to start with single phase full wave control rectifier with RL load. The concept of RL load is explained to you before. So we'll utilize this concept today. So write down along with me. The first circuit will be single phase full wave control rectifier. With RL load. Okay, so let us draw the circuit diagram first. So in the last lecture, we have discussed full wave control rectifier with resistive load, right? So we will extend that discussion to RL load. So let us draw the diagrams. First of all, the 4 SCRs will come. They are in grid form. So far they are diodes, so we will make them SCRs. Okay, what about the load? The load you will connect it over here. That's fine. And here we have the output. Plus minus V out. What about my input? Input is single phase supply. This section is going over here. And the lower one is going to the alternate terminal. Fine. And this is my V in. Let me do the naming of the SCRs. This is important. Name this as T1, T2, T3, T4. And this is load RL. Let us say the current flowing in the circuit, this is input source current I in, and this is output load current or output current I out. Fine? And you know the SCRs are triggered on by application of gate pulses. Okay, so SCR T1 and T2 are triggered together. SCRs T1 and T2 are triggered together at omega t equal to alpha, right? At a firing angle. And SCR 3 and 4 are triggered together at pi radians later. Meaning it will be triggered at pi plus alpha in the negative half cycle. Okay, so tell me the two conditions to turn on an SCR. Turning on SCR. What is the first condition? SCR should be forward bias, or it should be in the forward blocking mode. Correct? And second condition is a gate trigger should be applied, right? So gate trigger must be applied at the gate terminal. Only then the SCR will turn on. Remember this. And when SCR is on, it will behave as a short circuit, right? And when SCR is off, it will behave as a open circuit. That much you remember. All right. So now, how will it start working? So let us observe from the waveform point of view. You know what will happen with RL load. RL load, what will happen? The SCRs will be triggered at alpha, but the current will flow till beta. And we know why. Because in a negative half cycle, even if the Vin is negative, the energy is supplied by the inductor, which is storing in the positive half cycle. We have discussed enough in the RL load, so I will be jumping to the waveforms now. So in the waveforms, what all things we will include? Okay, so first of all, we'll focus on discontinuous mode. Now, what is the meaning of discontinuous mode? Whenever the load current returns to 0, that is a discontinuous mode. Write down somewhere. What do you mean by discontinuous mode? Your load current is discontinuous. That means your I out load current goes to 0 in the working cycle. Working cycle is 0 to pi, then pi to 2 pi, 2 pi to 3 pi, right? In this period, the load current may go to 0. That is a discontinuous mode of current, right? Okay. So on the left hand side, can you see the waveforms V in input, right? Here I have drawn the dotted line as a reference. Okay, these are all V's. Now, what all plots we have to do? So keep on drawing the plots, please. First, Vin will come. See, Ig1, Ig2, you can plot it here also, indicating that it's Ig1, Ig2. Here we apply the gate trigger at alpha. That is marked in this dark pink color. That is Ig1, Ig2. This is my gate trigger. And pi radians later, Ig2, Ig3 and 4 are triggered on. Okay. Similarly, in consequent cycles, your SCR 1 and 2 are triggered and 3 and 4 are triggered, right? Now we have to look into discontinuous mode. Remember, this dotted line is my V in reference. Okay. Now, what will happen from 0 to pi, 0 to alpha? What will happen from 0 to alpha? Come on. We'll see discontinuous mode first. So, 0 to alpha, all the transistors are off. But which transistors are in forward block mode? T1 and T2. Because forward bias, Vin is positive. I'm not writing everything because we have already discussed that. We will move on a little faster, right? So, between 0 to alpha, only T1 and T2 are eligible to conduct. Is it correct? Because of positive half cycle. So, positive half cycle, this will be positive, this will be negative. So, this will make T1 and T2 as forward bias or forward blocking mode. Whereas T3 and T4 are in reverse blocking mode. Even if we apply a trigger pulse for T3 and T4, they will not turn on. Okay? So, 0 to alpha, what is the state of current? 0, right? 0 to alpha, it is 0. Any doubt in this? Okay. Now, we'll go step by step. What about the output? Now, current is 0. I out current is 0. What about the voltage? 0. No current is going, right? So, the voltage also from 0 to alpha will be 0. What about the input current? 0. Input current and output current are same in this case, right? So, they are 0. Nothing, input is not connected to the load now. What about the voltage across the SCR 1 and 2? What about the voltage across the SCR 1 and 2? I told you one equation before, very long time back. The V in is equal to voltage across the SCR plus V out. So यहाँ पे V out 0 है, right? So voltage across the SCR will be V in. So मतलब whatever is the nature of V in, follow that from 0 to alpha. Correct? But what about 3 and 4? 3 and 4 reverse bias है, right? Reverse bias का मतलब क्या? Anode को negative, cathode को positive. Right? So that means even your S3 and S4 are off, right? So they will follow the input, but which input? Negative input. Why you know with the reverse bias, right? You want me to show that over here in the diagram? You understanding? Because here, if we apply positive here and negative here, so here positive है, right? This positive, if you apply over here, ये reverse bias हो गया ना? Right? And this negative, this is negative, right? ये positive है, ये वाला positive है, ये T4 cathode is positive, reverse bias. So that's why negative input आएगा. Are you understanding? So they will follow the input, but negative of input till alpha. 0 to 5, any doubt? 0 to alpha. Now, what will happen at alpha? At alpha, the already forward bias T1 and T2 SCRs will turn on. and as soon as the SCRs turn on, the current starts flowing. The load current, now the current starts to build up. The current starts flowing, it starts to rise, right? And it rises. And after pi, what will happen? After pi, what will happen? Negative of cycle remains, right? So what happens to this current? This current continues to fall, and it falls to beta. ये beta है. Why it falls to beta? Because during the positive half cycle, when the current was rising, the inductor was storing the current, storing the energy, right? Now, because resistor was dissipating it, inductor was storing it. Now, from pi to beta, what is happening? It is returning back that energy. In doing so, it is keeping my transistor, my SCR 1 and 2 on. See, 1 and 2 should turn off as soon as you get negative supply. But this current will continue to keep it on. So T1 and T2 will continue to conduct till alpha to beta, not pi. Are you following? So this we have seen before. This is discontinuous current. So from alpha to beta, we have to understand that T1 and T2 are conducting. So from here to here, T1 and T2 are conducting. Now, when the T1 and T2 are conducting, what is my output? T1 and T2 are conducting. So what is my output? My input source is connected to the load via T1 and T2. So let me draw a bit of highlight so that you will understand. So it starts from here. Is it visible? Goes to T1, then goes to RL, goes to over here, then T2, and back to supply. Whatever. Now, if I want to write a part for this, let me call this as A, this is B, this is point A, and this is C and D. So can I trace the current part in the positive of whenever T1 and T2 conducts? It starts from A, right? Then it goes to, then what conducts? T1 conducts. Then C. Then what conducts? RL. It goes, current flows to RL load. Then D, then T2. SCR T2 and back to supply, negative of supply. This is the current part it takes. So the current flows from C to D in one direction only. The SCRs are unidirectional switches, power switches actually, right? So current will only flow in one direction. So what about my output voltage? So my input is connected to the load via T1 and T2, right? So my output and input will be same. So output will follow the input. Till when? Alpha to beta, because T1 and T2 are on till alpha to beta. Are you following? So we can draw it like this: alpha, and till here it will follow the input as it is till beta. Okay? Alpha till this is beta, right? This is beta point. This line is for beta. Now what happens to the input current? Input current is also same, right? In the positive half cycle, input current is also in this direction, right? See this over here. Input is in this direction, flowing. So input and output currents are also in same direction when input is positive. So what happens over here? Input is also following the same trend. Okay? Same as your I out. What about your voltage across the SCR? We know one thing. Whenever SCR turns on, the voltage across the SCR is 0 straight away. Alpha to beta. This is beta, right? This line is beta. Now what about the voltage across the SCR, S3 and S4? They are off only, no? From alpha to beta they are off. When they will turn on? See, they turn on after pi. They turn on after, see, T3 and T4 are eligible to conduct after pi. But on nahi hua na, why? Gate trigger nahi mila. So gate trigger, when it will get gate trigger? At pi plus alpha. Is it correct? Yeah. So now it will continue to follow this nature. बराबर है किधर तक? Till beta, right? Things are clear from 0 to alpha and alpha to beta. Now let's proceed forward. Now from beta to pi plus alpha, which transistors are on, which are off? So whenever current becomes 0, so SCR will turn off. So SCR turns off. So your T1 and T2 will turn off at beta and natural commutation. Because inductor भी नहीं बचा रहा, inductor के across भी energy खत्म. Current has gone to 0, load current is 0. So T1 and T2 will turn off immediately because of line commutation. Line voltage reverse आ रहा है ना उस पे, खत्म. So they turn off because in the negative half cycle, this becomes minus and this becomes plus. So that will immediately turn off T1 and T2, right? So now T1 and T2 turn off हो गए, बराबर है? तो current will be 0 और T3 and T4 on में नहीं हुए. So what will happen? No transistor, no SCR is on. Current is 0. You are back to 0 to alpha wala cases. So it will be 0. From beta to pi plus alpha, it will be 0. What about voltage? 0 na? बराबर है? From beta to pi plus alpha, it is 0. What about current? 0. What about voltage across the SCR? It will ना? Off है ना? तो off है मतलब क्या? वो output, I mean voltage across the SCR S1 and S2 will be equal to Vin. अभी Vin negative है, तो it will follow negative, right? इधर तक, correct? Vin is negative ना now. Now what about S3 and S2? वो भी off है. So what will happen? It will continue to follow negative, opposite of Vin. So till pi plus alpha it is clear. Now let's say what will happen at pi plus alpha. 3 and 4 are turned on. 1 and 2 off हो गए. by natural line commutation, the natural or line commutation. T3 and T4 are turning on. Right? So what will happen? Current will again start to flow in the positive direction only. Correct? Now I will show you that part. Let me try to let me try to delete this yellow color part so that I can show you the part for gone, right? Now we are in the negative half cycle, so if I want to highlight, I'll highlight with green color. So ये positive है, तो यहाँ से start होगा, right? Now what will happen? Which transistor it will go to? T3, right? बराबर है? Then C, then RL load, then T4, right? And then back to A. बराबर है? Yes or no? What is the current now? What is the current now? Current is flowing from this direction. Change हो गया ना current का direction. पहले up था. So now current direction is reverse of input, but output का current direction same है. Are you agreeing? पहले क्या था? Current is in this direction, flowing from positive supply, then going here. But now the current of I out direction is same, but input source current has changed its direction, right? So I out will be minus of I in, but nature will be same. So what will be the part for here? This is when T1 and T2 are on. तो जल्दी बताओ. B, T3, then C, RL load, then D, then T4, and then A. Am I correct? And here T3 and T4 are on. This is the current part. Remember one thing, the current direction is not changing. Current direction remains the same across the load. मतलब current direction same है, तो voltage across the load also will be on the positive side, right? नहीं, current also will be positive only, right? The waveforms. So here it is. We come back to over here. Same story. Again, it's a RL load only. बराबर है. So now the current will start to flow. It will increase till pi, and then it will suddenly drop till pi plus beta. बराबर है. Now here, why do I write pi plus beta and why not 2 pi plus beta? Anyone? Because beta is greater than pi. अगर बीटा ही greater than pi है तो pi and pi 2 pi हो गया ना. That's why we don't write 2 pi plus beta, we write pi plus beta. So ये जो point है, ये this point is pi plus beta, not 2 pi plus beta. Because beta itself is between pi and 2 pi. इसका range ही ज़्यादा है. Alpha is less than pi and beta is greater than pi always. Okay? So current will flow between pi plus alpha. 2 pi में भी flow होगा. Why it flows beyond 2 pi? Inductor stored energy returning back, keeping T3 and T4 on. See, T3 and T4 will remain on between pi plus alpha and 2 pi without any doubt, right? Reverse bias है ना, बराबर है ना? But why it will conduct beyond 2 pi? Because of inductor stored energy returning back that energy. So जो energy inductor ने store किया था between pi plus alpha to 2 pi, it is returning back that energy from pi plus beta, between pi plus beta and 2 pi. बराबर है? That's why current will keep on falling down. It will continue to conduct. So here T3 and T4 will conduct. Yeah. नहीं. कैसे ऑफ है 2 pi के बाद सारे ट्रांजिस्टर? सेम इज हियर आल्सो ना. यहाँ पे भी बोल सकते थे ना, पाई के बाद सारे ट्रांजिस्टर बंद है रेजिस्टिव लोड में. इन आरएल लोड में, बिकॉज ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ आरएल लोड, इंडक्टर स्टोर्ड एनर्जी विल कीप योर ट्रांजिस्टर्स ऑन. ये पहले समझा हो चुका है कॉन्सेप्ट, राइट? यू कैन रेफर द प्रीवियस लेक्चर्स फॉर दैट कॉन्सेप्ट. आरएल वाई अक्रॉस, वाई ड्यू टू आरएल लोड द करंट स्टिल फ्लो and keep the transistors on even if the voltage is tending to reverse them. Correct? This RL load we have discussed it exclusively in detail in class, so you can refer that handout. Okay, but this is what happens in RL load. R load होता तो इधर ही opposite. Now, so we are discussing about pi plus alpha to pi plus beta, right? Now what happens to output? Output positive होगा या negative होगा? Positive ही होगा ना. Current is in one direction, right? So how will the output look like? Same as in this cycle, but it will continue to conduct till here. Correct? And then what about the current? Current क्या बोला था मैंने? In the negative half cycle, the current direction is reverse, ना? I out is reverse of I in. So कैसे होगा? Nature से होगा, current direction उल्टा होगा. नेचर इज सेम पर उल्टा होगा. ठीक है, फाइन. व्हाट अबाउट द वोल्टेज अक्रॉस दी एससीआर? S1 और S2 ऑफ ही है ना. ये T1 एंड T2 है. सॉरी, these are like T1 and T2, not S1 and S2. Okay, we have used T1 and T2 as SCR names. Fine. So what about the voltage across the SCR? Off है ना. It will follow the input, right? Till what time? Till pi plus beta. What about voltage across the SCR? ये T4 है. Sorry, this is T3 and T4. So what about them? Zero, right? From pi plus alpha to pi plus beta, they are off. And thereon, henceforth, the story will repeat again from pi plus beta to 3 pi. I mean pi plus beta to 2 pi plus alpha. All the transistors will be off, and again you will have a period where all the transistors are off and you have a zero current. Voltage also will be zero. Correct? And what about this input current, source current also will be zero. What about these transistors? They also will be off now. They'll follow, right? What about them? They will also follow. So how they will follow? Yes, correct? They'll follow negative, right? Now again you're at 2 pi plus alpha, 1 and 2 are on. So again the same cycle will repeat. The current will increase and del will drastically decrease. This will be 2 pi plus beta. Again, from this period to this period, from 2 pi plus alpha to 2 pi plus beta, which transistors are on? T1, T2, and the cycle will repeat itself now. So how will the waveforms will be? You now start drawing it. So how will be the waveform over here? Same as this. Now it will repeat itself until you get another pulse like this. Okay, what about the ion current? Again positive. What about the voltage across the SCR? Same as this cycle. Need not draw it again because यहाँ पे same होगा. No need to apply any concept. One cycle should be complete. And then again over here. What about the voltage across this? Same. It will be negative. Till you have pi plus alpha. Now complete the waveforms please fast. You're drawing what? You're drawing this I out, right? Majority I out or V out बनाओ. And वो dotted line extend, we have to draw it in a way that it should come proper. Please complete it fast. I'll keep this open. So henceforth your process cycle will repeat itself. Actually I have given you all this as a home assignment. You all were supposed to complete this by today. I have not completed it. But is it matching as this? Okay, so where you have gone wrong? I out. Yes, now see I have sent you all one image of correction for full wave control rectifier with R load. Voltage across T3 and T4 वाले में हम लोग ने opposite बनाया था. वो actually opposite है. It follows the negative of Vin always. ठीक है? So that mistake you have to not repeat. So this is discontinuous mode of operation. Huh? Same way you have continuous mode of operation. Now continuous mode of operation I will not explain. I will just keeping in mind in analogy, in continuous mode the current never reaches zero. Discontinuous mode में assumption है R value is very less. I mean it's not storing that much energy. But in continuous mode we assume that we have a high value of inductor. Please complete it fast. And which is more useful? Continuous mode. Discontinuous mode में current zero हो रहा है ना, and if you connect a DC motor, current zero नहीं चाहिए हमें, continuously running होना चाहिए ना DC motor. So normally we prefer continuous mode of operation. But since you have discontinuous also, we have discussed that. इसके applications भी है, I will share that also. Once we complete the discontinuous mode. Have you drawn it? Remaining thing you can draw it on your own. Voltage across the SCR 1 and 2 and T1, T2, T3, T4. Yeah, main thing is you have understood, right? So waveforms you can manage. Leave some space and for the. Okay. So this was about continuous mode of operation. Discontinuous mode of operation. Now, what is so special about continuous mode? So what is about continuous mode? Discontinuous mode में what you have written over here? That I out goes to 0. But in case of continuous mode, continuous load current actually, what are the things over here? Your I out never goes to 0. Okay, so I out never goes to 0 or never reaches 0, right? So if I want to plot the output waveform for a continuous mode, it will be looking like this. It will have a DC component and the waveform will look like this. ऐसे ही होगा. controlling when we are starting it. See, waveform SCR will 1 and 2 will turn on as soon as input is positive. So alpha 0 करके भी कर सकते हो. But we are delaying the turning on of SCR. So ये तुम्हारा waveform इधर से भी start हो सकता है, right? ऐसे ही बनाते हो ना हम लोग. You can start later. So accordingly, this is how the waveform will be. Almost DC. This is almost DC, right? Very small fluctuation. And second thing is, in continuous mode, the value of the inductor is very large. अगर मेरा inductance value large है, it can store more energy. LdI/dt बढ़ जाएगा ना automatically. Capability बढ़ जाएगा. So in the negative half cycle, ये discharge होने की जगह, ground में जाने की जगह, I mean to zero, instead of going to zero, it will attain a non-zero value, but not go to zero. Energy release करेगा, I mean it will give back the energy, but सारा energy नहीं होगा. I given you the example, 5,000 liter tank and 500 liter tank. I given you the example, right? अगर 5,000 liter tank है and a requirement is like 500 liters. अगर मेरा 500 liters है तो capacity बहुत है ना, 4,500 still remaining. So that's the importance of high value of inductance. The higher the value of inductance, it will have lesser fluctuation in the current. Lesser fluctuation मतलब अगर मेरा inductor value is too large, I may have a situation where my current is constant. ऐसे हो सकता है और ऐसे अच्छा है. Current constant अच्छी बात है. So I may have this I out, this kind of nature, very high value of L. Whenever your value of inductor is very, very high, very large, L value, it will, inductor का property क्या है? Does not like to change it. It will smoothen out the fluctuation. Any fluctuation it is there, it will not allow. Okay, so the current across it will be almost constant. ये चाहिए हमें, but ये मिलता नहीं है practically. Practically what we get is this. This is also almost DC, right? Okay, so this is what we will have in continuous mode. इसमें खाली एक ही चीज सिखाना है, to how to draw the waveforms, continuous load current waveforms. Okay, now concentrate over here. Now how to draw it? See, we'll start the exponential from alpha to pi plus alpha. Which transistors will be on? Now, let's say the current is increasing, right? Increase हो रहा है, ठीक है? पाई तक इंक्रीज हुआ, पाई के बाद डिक्रीज होना चाहिए, राइट? तो डिक्रीज हुआ, पर जीरो नहीं गया, सेम लेवल है, दोनों का सेम लेवल है. आई मीन आई मैक्स वैल्यू सेम, इधर तक ही गया पूरा, इतना नहीं हुआ. It does not go to zero. Why? Because from alpha to pi, inductor is storing the energy. From pi to pi plus alpha, inductor is giving back the energy. It has a lot of energy. L is high. It will not go to zero. It will stop at the value, non-zero value. Right? अभी वापस next cycle में pi plus alpha, तो T3 and T4 are conducting. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है? T1 and T2 are conducting from here to here. Okay? And from here to here, which are conducting? T3 and T4. और ये चलता रहेगा. ये T1 and T2. ये entire cycle यहाँ पे T3 and T4 are conducting from pi plus alpha to 2 pi plus alpha, and T1 and T2 are conducting from pi plus alpha to 3 pi plus alpha. बराबर है? Correct? What about this? अगर ये continuous है, this is continuous ना? Continuous मतलब क्या? नेचर continuous होना चाहिए. Correct क्या नहीं? Continuous मतलब prior also should be continuous, तो ये भी continuous होगा. What will be the continuous of this? ऐसे ना? और यहाँ पे कौन से on होने चाहिए? और normally because of the nature. So यहाँ पे कौन से on हो गए? T3 and T4. I'm not writing, but you have understood, right? Now, explain for what will be the current, what will be the output voltage. बताओ. From alpha to pi plus. On है मतलब क्या? It will follow input. बराबर है? It will follow input. What happened? Any doubt? जीरो से क्यों नहीं स्टार्ट हो रहा है? ये बोल रहे हो ना, ये जीरो से क्यों नहीं स्टार्ट हो रहा? सी आई विल एक्सप्लेन. सी वन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई हैव, इसका इक्वेशन क्या है? व्हाट इज द आउटपुट इक्वेशन? आई विल टेल यू. वेट. V out is I into R plus L di by dt. बराबर है. और आउटपुट क्या है? Whenever SCRs are, I mean the SCRs are conducting, let's say, whenever SCR is conducting, output is equal to input. तो ये हो गया Vm sin omega t is equal to IR plus L di by dt. अभी इसको सॉल्व कैसे करोगे? डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है. It will have two parts. One part will be transient solution. Other part will be steady state solution. Steady state मतलब constant. Transient मतलब थोड़ा सा बन के die out हो जाएगा. Steady state मतलब constant, right? You have noticed, right? So we are considering this case. Continuous मतलब ये नहीं. तो zero कभी होगा? Discontinuous में ना? Discontinuous में zero होता है. Continuous मतलब your I minimum and I maximum values are fixed. ये वाले I max है ना ये, और ये I minimum है, राइट? They are fixed. The peaks are fixed throughout. तो जीरो कैसे होगा? हम लोग assume क्या कर रहे हैं? ये जीरो से स्टार्ट थोड़ी हो रहा है. That's why it does not go to zero. It starts from. Understanding? मैंने ये बोला ना, यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं हम लोग, पाई से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो इधर कौन सा है? इधर से इतना ही आया ना. We are delaying ना. So from here to here, we are drawing it. हाँ, प्रैक्टिकली होता है. ऐसे ही होता है. दिस इज प्रैक्टिकल ओनली. Whenever we discuss RL load, RLE load is practical because we are involving a DC motor. RL load is a DC motor. RLE load भी also that only DC type. Now, ये समझा? ठीक है. From alpha to pi plus alpha, what will happen? Q will be equal to V. बराबर ना? Same current part वही जो सिखाया था पहले अभी. Output will follow the input. बराबर. Now what will happen from pi plus alpha to 2 pi plus alpha? Waveform कैसे दिखेगा? Will it follow negative or will it go to positive? Positive ही होगा ना? When T3 and T4 are conducting, still the current is in the same direction. अगर current positive है तो voltage across that load will be also be positive. तो positive मतलब क्या? Will follow same nature, right? बराबर ना? ये जरा डॉटेड लाइन बना दे. हाँ. Now next. हाँ, fine. Next what happens? This will continue till 2 pi plus alpha, right? उसके बाद क्या होगा? Again same nature. यहाँ से and it will continue till here. Okay. Now in process of continuity कैसे होगा यहाँ पे waveform? Agree? So this will be a waveform for alpha less than 90 degree. Alpha is less than 90 degree ना here. ये 90 degree है. 0 to 180. यहाँ तक 90 है, right? इसके कम है ना? Alpha less than 90 degree. This will be the waveform. What about the current? Quickly tell me what will happen to the current. Quickly, fast. करंट कैसे होगा? यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव होगा, राइट? यहाँ से यहाँ तक पॉजिटिव होगा. फिर बाद में व्हेन रिवर्स साइकिल में रिवर्स नेगेटिव जाएगा ना, और यहाँ पे वापस पॉजिटिव. इन बिटवीन क्या? राइट. एंड हियर okay, prior cycle na. So this how will be the current. Whenever T1 and T2 will conduct, I in will be same as I out. Whenever T3 and T4 will conduct, I out and I in will be reverse. What a reverse of each other. What about the voltage across the SCR? This you can try it on your own. Yes, no. Yeah. What I told you. Remember one thing, what I told you, whenever the SCRs are on, voltage across the SCR will be 0. In case of T1 and T2 again, T3 and T4. हाँ, so when are the SCRs on? यहाँ पे ना 0. Off कभी हो गए from here to here, right? Off का मतलब क्या? It will follow. Correct? And then वापस on हो गए. और यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Off ही है ना वहाँ पे भी. Off मतलब it will follow input. Okay, this is V voltage across the SCR T1 and T2. What about T3 and T4? It will follow minus V when they are off. So when it is off, यहाँ पे on है, यहाँ पे T3 और T4 on है ना, बोला था ना मैंने, on है मतलब 0. Now it will follow what? यहाँ पे T1 and T3 and T4 here they are on. बाकी पूरा they are off, right? So how will you draw? It will follow negative, right? यहाँ पे भी ऑफ है, राइट? बराबर ना? So this will be the voltage across the SCRs T3 and T4. Okay, simple funda. When T1 and T2 are on, short circuit 0, and when they are off, follow input V. Across the SCR T3 and T4, when they are on 0, voltage across them is 0. When they are off, follow minus V. That's it. ठीक है? So you all draw this waveform, V out का waveform, at least. Dotted line बनाओ and draw the V out waveform. I'll draw a little bit darken it because these are extremely important. Draw करो ये वाले waveform. थोड़ा सा जल्दी करो, quickly little bit, because we have to derive equation. Derive करना है यहाँ पे, derivation for V out. Okay, now Ron, quickly we'll derive it and we'll wind up, and I'll show you the applications at the end. Okay, tell me period मतलब क्या? What is the we have to derive for V out? So V out मतलब ये वाला waveform, right? Now tell me the period of this. और पीरियड कितना है? टी कितना है यहाँ पे? पाई, राइट? 0 to पाई लिख सकते हैं. 0 to पाई के बाद रिपीट हो रहा है ना, और एल्स यू कैन आल्सो फ्रॉम अल्फा टू पाई प्लस अल्फा, वो भी वही है इसके. द पीरियड कैन बी दिस आल्सो, राइट? ये भी सेम ही है ना, इट्स रिपीटिंग आफ्टर दैट. सो आइदर 0 to पाई और पाई टू आइदर 0 to पाई और अल्फा टू पाई प्लस अल्फा. Period pi है, because here also we have pi plus alpha to pi. Minus करोगे तो pi मिलेगा. Okay, so period is pi, and what is your mean? ये लिखो ये साथ में. Write along with me over here. Now, so we'll do it quickly over here. V out average. This will be 1 upon pi. 0 to sorry, not 0, what we are writing, alpha na, alpha to pi plus alpha. Are you understanding why alpha to pi plus alpha? It's repeating now from there. This is alpha, right? And this is pi plus alpha. So alpha to pi plus alpha. Period will be t pi only. Vm sin omega t. D omega t. Quickly do the derivation, please. 1 upon, Vm upon pi What is integral of sine minus cos? Omega t going from alpha to pi plus alpha, right? So here we have Vm upon pi minus of this minus, can I take it outside? ये minus बाहर ले सकता हूँ ना? Then it will be cos of pi plus alpha minus cos alpha. Correct? What is cos of pi plus alpha? Cos of a plus b. It is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos a plus b is what? बराबर ना? What is cos pi? Minus 1. And what is sin pi? If you are not sure, please check it in your calculators. Cos pi is minus 1, sin pi is 0. So ये क्या हो गया? Minus cos alpha. बराबर है? Now this I'll substitute over here. Okay. Glitches have started coming because of the projection. So ये क्या हो गया? इसके जगह रिप्लेस करूंगा minus cos alpha minus cos alpha. So what is my output? Two Vm by pi into cos alpha. That's the derivation. Correct? अगर तुम लोग 0 to pi तक जाते तो you have to take two integrals. 0 to alpha तक एक इंटीग्रल, फिर alpha to pi तक एक इंटीग्रल, right? दो इंटीग्रल साइन करने पड़ते. Correct ना? In the support PDF, I have provided that only. But this is much easier, right? Understood? Now from here, what do you make out? Yeah, output average voltage is depending upon alpha. Correct? Output average voltage can be negative. Can it be negative? What is cos 45? Tell me. Positive value or negative value? Positive value. What is cos 125? Negative value. मतलब average value can be negative also. अगर alpha is less than 90 degree, the V out average is positive. If alpha firing angle or triggering angle is greater than 90 degree, V out average is negative. Is this clear? Now next, V out RMS derivation quickly. What is the actual format? बराबर ना? The whole raised to half. So please start solving it. Please don't wait for me. Now I can T is, what is my T? Pi, right? And I'm going from please write along 1 upon pi. Again I'm going from alpha to pi plus alpha, and here I have Vm square sin square omega t d omega t, the whole raised to half. Correct? Yeah. So let us solve this. What is sin square omega t? 1 minus cos omega t by 2. Correct? So I can take Vm square out because it's a constant. And inside the integral I have 1 minus cos omega t by 2 d omega t, the whole raised to half. Keep on writing also. So here I will solve it now. Okay, so 1 है ना, ये 2 भी बाहर ले सकते हैं, right? 2 also we can take outside the bracket, right? So it will be 1. So 1 मतलब pi plus, अच्छा sorry, first let me write this. First will be omega t, right? बराबर ना? Minus what is integral of cos sine? Positive wala sign, right? And here it will be sine 2 omega t. By 2 आएगा? हाँ? आएगा by 2. Sorry. Okay. So what we will do next now? This is alpha to pi plus alpha. Now we have to solve this. Solve this quickly. So what do you have over here? Pi plus alpha minus alpha, correct? Second case में क्या हो रहा है? Sin of twice pi plus alpha, बराबर है? Here what will come? Minus sin alpha. Now solve this. What is sin of 2 pi plus 2 alpha, right? ये भी वैसे ही हो गया ना? Sin 2 pi sin 2 alpha. फिर आगे सॉरी sin cos. तो sin A sin B माइनस cos A cos B. हाँ तो करो sin A cos B माइनस cos A sin B. What is sin 2 0 plus cos 2 pi is minus 1 1. तो इसका वैल्यू इज 2 पाई 2 अल्फा, तो ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा इससे, गॉन, ये पूरा ही गया, करेक्ट? तो ना दिस एंड दिस विल कैंसिल, राइट? So here you have पाई माइनस, इसकी जगह क्या आएगा? प्लस आएगा ना ये, करेक्ट? सो हियर आल्सो दिस एंड दिस विल गेट कैंसिल. एक्चुअली ये पूरा ही टर्म चला जाएगा एंड ओनली रिमेन पाई. देन पाई पाई भी कैंसिल हो जाएगी, राइट? यहाँ पे बाहर आ जाएगी तो कैंसिल हो जाएगी ना. प्लीज राइट दिस डाउन, डोंट जस्ट एग्री. bm स्क्वायर अपॉन 2 पाई इंटीग्रल ऑफ, ये इधर यही रह गया. नाउ पाई एंड पाई विल आल्सो गेट कैंसिल. सो व्हाट यू विल हैव एट द एंड? इतना बड़ा डेरिवेटिव एंड में क्या लिखना? bm by root. So this is RMS value of this waveform, bm by root. So V out RMS of single phase full wave controlled rectifier with RL load in continuous mode is Vm by root. I told you practically we use continuous mode. Discontinuous का derivation हम लोग ने नहीं किया, इसका ही किया. Have you noted it down? Just check if ma'am is there outside. This is the derivation. We have RMS. Okay? Fine. You have understood this? I cannot explain each and every circuit in detail. I have to explain using analogy only now. Because since one concept of discontinuous is cleared, I have to just explain this waveform. From this waveform, all the other waveforms will come automatically if you follow this technique. Or else it will become very difficult to by heart this thing. Is this clear? Yeah? Now I'll show you the applications let me open one support folder. First of all, I'll save this and I'll save this waveforms. Just remember, instead of S1, S2, we have marked T1, T2 and T3, T4 as SCRs. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you this. So in the support document which you will get, I have explained the working in details. Please have a look at it first. So all the modes I have explained. While explaining, you have to explain part by part. 0 to alpha, alpha to beta, beta to pi plus beta. What happens? One cycle complete hona chahiye, pura, positive and negative ka. When both the SCRs, I mean all the SCRs are on, T1, T2 in one cycle, T3, T4 in another cycle. Ek baar complete ho gaya, you can write the process repeats itself hereafter. So here I am going to show you all this we have discussed already. Yeah, this is continuous mode of operation. Everything I have discussed. यहाँ पे one thing I have not discussed कि how does your when we turn on T3 and T4 over here, T1 and T2 ऑफ कैसे होते हैं? बराबर है? अभी इमेजिन करो T1 and T2 ऑन है मतलब शॉर्ट सर्किट, राइट? अभी नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल आया, नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल में क्या किया? हियर यू गेट नेगेटिव, बराबर है, एंड हियर यू गेट पॉजिटिव, राइट? सो ये पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव ने क्या किया? T3 T4 को फॉरवर्ड बैच कर दिया. तो नेक्स्ट साइकिल में T3 and T4 जैसे ही ऑन हुए, as soon as they turn on, what happened? My T1 T2 becomes reverse bias. Why? पोलैरिटी देखो ना, लाइन वोल्टेज आ गया इनके अक्रॉस. सी, नेगेटिव वोल्टेज इधर आ गया, पॉजिटिव इधर आ गया. Because T3 and T4 are on. So whenever T3 and T4 are on, they will reverse bias T1 and T2. That's what makes them turn on. Okay? Now this process is called as line commutation. I have explained that over here. Application, you can read out. If you want to lower the armature voltage to control the lowest, to control the speed of a DC motor at lower speed, you have to increase alpha. Alpha increase करोगे तो speed lower होगा of a DC motor, right? Because back EMF is proportional to K phi omega. Your DC motor speed drive is dependent upon armature voltage, and armature voltage in turn depends upon back EMF. So EB is proportional to VA, and EB is proportional to flux, which is constant, omega. मतलब as your EB will increase, your omega will increase, and vice versa. It all depends upon this. You can vary your firing angle smoothly to get a variable speed of a DC motor. Also, it is used for battery charging of e-vehicles. When we discuss RLE load, that time we will discuss this battery charging. RLE load, that is the ongoing research. And then your V out average and V out RMS derivation comes. Okay, fine. So that's all for today. Next time we'll discuss the same circuit with freewheeling diode. So discontinuous and continuous. It will hardly take 5 minutes because already we have discussed all this. So freewheeling diode, the voltage waveform will not go negative. It will remain positive. Okay. So that we will discuss next time. That's it for today. Thank you all. Ma'am.